Thank you for the dinner today, honey. I definitely enjoyed my time with you. Sally, I know I paid for dinner, but I just want to thank you for joining me. Is that wrong? Of course, there's no need to thank me. I equally enjoyed my time well spent with my cute little partner today. Are you alright, little one? You look a little nervous. Hmm? Oh, yes. I did do my nails before coming here. I'm surprised you noticed. I went for a manicure before meeting you. You could say I got dressed up for you. Do you like it? I really can't recommend that store highly enough. Maybe next time we can get one together and it'll be like a date. No? Self-care is important, both mentally and physically. Plus, there's nothing wrong in indulging and giving your body some tender, loving care. I'm sure you deserve it as well. Don't you agree? You say you're not interested, but the way your eyes start to tell me otherwise. No worries. You can always admit your true feelings to me, sooner or later. I'm sure by the time you head to bed, you'll just snuggle up into that pillow of yours, thinking about every moment of our date tonight. Maybe replaying some of the voice messages while you're at it. You do enjoy my voice, don't you? There's no need to be embarrassed. The desire to cuddle up into something extra soft and comfortable while sleeping is quite natural. Teasing. Well, I am your girlfriend, and I truly can't help it. You do look adorable when you get all embarrassed, you know? After all, I am older than you, so I truly can't help but tease my little favorite one, my baby. By the way, there's really no point in trying to hide the way you feel. You might be able to restrain your expressions if you really try, but I know everything. Also, I forgot to ask, how do I look tonight? Yes, it's the dress you picked out for me. So, what do you think? It's perfect? I have to agree. You truly do have an eye for clothing, don't you? I'd say this dress truly flaunts and complements my figure. It was hard to look away from me? Then why are your eyes looking elsewhere, honey? Eyes up here? That heartbeat of yours is really beating out of your chest, isn't it? So much so I could feel it just from standing here. Well, of course, we are really close right now, though. Backing off? What's the problem, baby? Is there something you'd like to tell me? People at the restaurant were staring. Well, it's not hard to stare when an astonishing couple like ourselves walk past them. No? Hmm. You're sure they were staring at me? And so what? I only have eyes for you, and it goes both ways, does it not? Plus, we're both adults and we can dress however we want. Maybe they were just jealous. Why? Are you perhaps being protective, dear little one? Oh, my little baby alerted over a few pair of eyes tonight. No wonder I could feel your grip tighten as we entered the restaurant. Like a little guard dog, aren't you? Hmm? I'm not teasing you, honey. I very much appreciate my baby being on guard for me. But you could have told me that people were staring yourself. Then maybe I would have flaunted our love in front of them if you like. Of course I would. Why would I hide it? They wanted to keep staring, right? So maybe they're expecting a show from us. That I wouldn't mind. From the looks of it, I guess you are currently deprived of it, aren't you? My sweet baby. Well then, don't mind me. Satisfied, love? Good. You know it's not good to be emotionally constipated like that, so... I know you're still holding back a little. So why not just tear off the band-aid this once? You know I'm a good listener. Hmm? And why would I even be thinking about that? Leaving you? Pardon, I don't see the reasoning behind your doubts, so... Care to enlighten me? Other... older partners? Baby, I don't see how you've come to this conclusion of preference, per se. Sure, other women may prefer to date an older partner, but that doesn't say anything about our dating life, does it? Honey, age isn't important to me in that sense. Because I like you. Because you're you. And that doesn't change a thing. Maybe I should also add that I do enjoy being the older one here. Being able to take care of you in that sense and play a more nurturing role does make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Better. Well, if we're going with stereotypes, then you being younger would mean that you would be more outgoing and adventurous, won't you be? Maybe determined to add a little spice here and there, whether intentional or not. Oh, come on, you. Isn't that what you try to do all the time? A little playful is what I would call it. Sometimes you don't even know when to give up, don't you? Hmm? Well, you've been secretly wanting to rile me up, don't you? Purposely allowing me to walk into potentially suspicious situations. You've been wanting to make me jealous, haven't you? But you know, I do see through it. Oh, come on now. Don't be childish like that. Saying my business is yours. I know there's something behind those words. If you want something, be honest about it. I don't need to make you be honest to me, do I? Well, it's difficult to not point out if you just keep flaunting it to me like this. Maybe abusing your cuteness like that. It's certainly not easy to maintain composure if you keep testing me like this, little one. But that's okay. Because at least I know you still have the hots for me. And I'm very much attracted and equally in love with you in the same way. Hmm? I'm not saying this just to make you feel better. It's how I've always felt. Being younger is an added charm to you. Makes me want to tease and baby you more. Any complaints? No? No? I knew it. Well, and of course you shouldn't. Because you very much enjoy it, don't you? And I love spoiling you even more. Now come here. Well, if you didn't notice, we reached my place. And that was more or less a goodbye kiss, or maybe a kiss to invite you for more. What am I saying? Do you have classes tomorrow? How about work? You know I could always drop you off in the morning. Yeah, so is that a yes to staying the night? Oh, getting shy now? Come on, it's just a night together after our meal, isn't it? Nothing more, nothing less. Unless that mind of yours makes it out to be. Then, it will be all up to your playful, youthful imagination. Well, if you want to talk big, then might as well live up to it, right? For someone like yourself, I thought your actions would surely match your words, right? You're not going to disappoint me, aren't you? Oh, now you got my attention. I guess it just took a little taunting for this one to show their fangs. Don't scratch me too hard now. You should know to not reveal all your cards too early, yes? Better keep that in mind then. I suppose you shouldn't leave me to continue to find you interesting in the long run. I'm joking. Don't take that to heart. But, just to reassure you, I will never not find a reason to stay by your side. You... Of course it's going to work out. I'd do anything to make you feel happy. Silly. You're my precious little baby, aren't you? Don't like me calling you that? Alright, alright. You're my darling. How about that? So, let me repeat myself. Will my darling be staying the night or leaving me with an empty side of the bed the next morning? Note that as it the next morning, not tonight, right? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist it. Don't you worry. I'll make sure to make your favorite thing in the morning. And maybe we can do a little something while we're at it. Hey, I heard that. Saying I'm your favorite. You youngsters sure are something else, huh? So why don't you start by giving me kisses then? Yeah? Prove it to me then. What a good little cutie.